Premiership match in charge of Arsenal. Can his side make it 44 unbeaten in a row? Norwich will have been buoyed by their 2-goal fight back at Newcastle during the week, but their chances of upsetting the champions aren't improved here by the absence of David Bentley, who's on loan for the season from Arsenal, so has to sit this one out. Swedish international Mattias Jonsson replaces him. Arsenal make 3 changes, one of them at the very last minute. Freddie Ljungberg plays instead of Jermaine Pennant on the right. Jose Antonio Reyes is in for Dennis Bergkamp in attack, while Pascal Sigon injured his calf during the warm-up and is replaced by Justin Hoyt, so Arsenal start with just 4 substitutes. Lauren looking for Henry. Flag stays down, stays onside. Is he round Green here? Good goalkeeping by the Norwich City. Last line. Robert Green looked as though he was going to be beaten there. A gentle little flick on by Henry. Somehow Green clawed it away. Here goes Huckabee. Decent ball. Oh, just too far for Francis. He had support from Jonsson, who was just behind him as well. And now suddenly the spaces are a little wide open here at Carrow Road. Ljungberg has options. Brilliant running. Good save by Green, denying Thierry Henry. Twice in a couple of minutes, Robert Green has got in to block the advances of Thierry Henry. Edworthy looking for Doherty. Now Gilberto looking for Freddie Ljungberg, who Arsenal have been able to ease into the season. Now Henry is taking on the whole defence, still going. Oh, it's an easy chance and an easy goal for Jose Antonio Reyes, who continues an excellent record. He's scored in every match he's played this season. 4 goals in 4 games for Arsenal, and they lead midway through the first half. They made it look simple. It was a lovely move. Henry just skated past the Norwich City defence. Reyes unmarked, easy. Reyes couldn't miss. And suddenly Huckabee could be away, and Lauren looked as though he had a piece of his shirt there. Graham Poll is going to come across towards the near side to speak with Martin Short, his official. This is the move again. Lauren, I think as he tried to get hold of Huckabee, clearly there the hand is on Huckabee's shoulder. Lauren's a little worried. The expression on his face suggests that, and it is a yellow card. He will be relieved. I wonder what Nigel Worthington is thinking now. This is Ljungberg now for Arsenal. Fabregas wants it in the middle. This is Gilberto. Cole to his left, Fabregas to his right. Space now for Lauren, the Cameroon international. Now Fabregas plays like someone so much older than his tender years. In towards Henry! Smashing goal from Arsenal. They played a beautiful game in a beautiful way, and none more so than Thierry Henry. Heading may not be his greatest asset, but this was superbly executed, a really good finish, and you don't think Arsenal's unbeaten run is going to end at 43. Now Reyes, the young Spaniard, away from McVeigh. Pires. Cole is up on the edge of the penalty area. Ljungberg waits on the far side. Henry tries to pick him out. Ljungberg's in, and Pires! And Adam Drury was caught half asleep there, and Arsenal made him pay. Robert Pires, 3rd goal of the season. 3 goals, surely 3 points. 5-star Arsenal. Again, the drive and desire to get to the ball first. What a first half for Arsenal. Good run here by Darren Huckabee, away from Lauren this time. Away from Hoyt, who makes the challenge, and Norwich City have a penalty. Justin Hoyt with the tackle as Huckabee headed towards the byline. Chance for Norwich City to get on the score sheet. Huckabee himself to take it. Very calmly done. Darren Huckabee's second goal of the season. Is it a way back, or is it merely a brief respite? Charlton picking out Doherty. That's a deft touch from the big man. Now Francis. Arsenal certainly with plenty of time to get organised at the back. Huckabee picking out Doherty. Oh, good save by Lehmann. And Norwich City are alive and kicking in this match. This was the sort of play we saw from Arsenal during the first half. Real vibrancy around Carrow Road now. Huckabee causing all sorts of problems. Rising drive from Gary Holt. Lehmann was right behind it. Henry has the power to get it and the pace to get away from Drury. It really is showtime. Marvellous play by Thierry Henry. Even applauded by the home crowd. Look at that for improvisation. Arsenal enjoying long periods where they are making their opponents do all the running. Bergkamp, lovely touch. Oh, and Cole just couldn't quite find Henry. Nearly touching that one home. Interception made by Clichy. Now it's with Henry. Is there a final sting in the tail from Arsenal? Henry has support. Bergkamp makes some space for himself. Beautiful control. Oh, and what a stunning finish. What a stunning finish from Dennis Bergkamp. Look at this for a goal. Beautifully created by Thierry Henry. Look at that control. Deadly finish. Arsenal's record unbeaten run continues, and in some style.
Where we've come from in the First Division to where Arsenal, honestly, compare it, there's a million miles. There's an absolute huge gulf between where we're at. But that's part of life. There's no complaints. We're working towards that, and it'll take a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of money.
We're trying to keep on focusing on the game, you know, keeping our feet on the ground and make sure that we can win games. That's the most important thing. After, you know, people are talking a lot about us, but we know what we can do, and we know what we can't do also, so we're trying to find the right balance.
16 goals in 4 games so far. The Gunners are firing. Tough to play against, especially for a side like Norwich. I thought battled away quite well.
Well, they did battle away. I thought certainly Arsenal were imperious in the first half an hour. They're absolutely brilliant. Some of the football was absolutely sublime. I think Norwich supporters will say that maybe there's a possibility that Lauren could have been sent off. That was 1-0. I don't honestly think that would have affected the result in the game, Gary. So good were Arsenal. The thing is, for Norwich, how do you play against Arsenal? I mean, that's the thing. I sometimes think it's easier when you go at Highbury because you're naturally forced back as well. You know, we circle Henry here with the defender. What you don't want to do is give him space to run into. You can't play offside. You know, the balls get played through. And in the end, the goalkeeper does fantastic just to get a hand on that. Now, this is a minute later. You kind of think it's the same thing, but it's a minute later. This time it's a ball played down the side. Again, it's you know, into that space.
So easy.
Yeah. I mean, we know he's got absolutely fantastic pace, but you know, you're going to have to deal with it. You're in the Premier League. And then, well, this was sublime. I'm not sure whether anyone could have dealt with this. Just running, full pace, basically just outstrips everybody for pace. Great ball into Reyes. obviously, you know, that they're off and running. Look, there's 5 Norwich defenders here trying to deal with this.
He's not bad, is he?
4. There's nothing like this in the, what's they call it now, the Championship, Division 1. So brilliant. He gets his goal. You know, when you see him in this form, you just think, is there a better striker in the world? Great header as well, that is. You know, full of power, involved in the move.
Score many of these though, does he? Headers.
Doesn't score many of these.
Proper goal.
Listen, I think he might be improving. There's a worry. Virtually the last minute, this involves 2 substitutes. Clichy comes on, wins the header. Again, into Henry. You know, head up all the time. What's on? Great ball into Bergkamp. How's this for a first touch? Buried. So I think, what's that? 16 goals in the first 4 games. Score from all areas of the pitch. And it's a great finish by, you know, yet another substitute. But they are still the team that everybody else has to deal with. And Norwich were plucky today, you know, and if they can get somebody playing alongside Huckabee was a real threat. If they can get somebody playing alongside him, they can beat some of the lower teams in the league. But today, I think Nigel Worthington got it absolutely right. You've got to go home from that if you're a Norwich fan or a player, and sometimes you've got to applaud the opposition.
And they've only